you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along.
What I'm going to show you is how to make babies off of an African violet plant that you have in your house. You can make a whole new plant off of this plant. It's a very easy plant to grow and easy to make a new plant. So we're going to remove 3 leaves, and you want to remove from the bottom layer. There's several different layers here all the way down to some babies. And you don't have to worry about hurting the plant, because I'm going to show you here, see that stem that is left behind? Some babies will actually grow out of there, so you'll have another plant come up from there. And I'm going to remove this plant out of the way of the camera boy. And the next thing we're going to do is prepare the plant for planting, prepare the leaf for planting. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take the leaf face up, and you want to leave about an inch of stem left on the leaf. And you're going to cut it, slice it at a 45-degree angle. And then turn the leaf over, and we're going to remove about a third of the top. And what this does, it helps the plant to focus all of its energy on making babies, not making a bigger leaf. We're going to do the same thing to the other 2 leaves. Leave about an inch and slice it at a 45-degree angle. Turn it over and remove about a third of the top. Same thing on a third one. 45-degree angle. And turn it over and remove about a third. Now we're going to take each one of these leaves and we're going to dip them in rooting hormone. This will help the plants to be healthy and maybe not grow, or not take so long to grow. Coat it really good, set it aside, do the same thing with each leaf. And they're ready to plant. So we're going to take our cup. I've already labeled it with African violet and today's date so I can remember when I planted it. And we're going to use this potting soil that I've already pre-mixed. This is half African violet soil and half perlite. And you want to fill the cup completely, but don't pack it down. You just want to fill it all the way to the top without packing it. Now, we want to take this handy little tool here, I don't know what it's called, and you're going to make a hole to plant the leaf. And you want to put the plant in at an angle, because the babies will actually grow up from this 45-degree angle that we made. It'll grow up, so you don't want to push it down and the babies they'll grow awkwardly. So, and then try not to disturb too much of the rooting hormone. Put them in. And then you do the same thing with the other 2. Slide it in. Now, in a couple of months, the babies will come up here in the center, and you'll just separate them from these leaves. You won't plant these leaves, you'll only plant the babies that come up. And then you want to give them a little bit of water, not a lot, because I'm going to only give them a little bit because I've already pre-moistened the dirt. And then you're going to put this and a window to get plenty of light. In a few months you'll have babies. You can transplant them into a pot. And the other thing I want to show you is these leaves are pretty easy to break. And so what if that happens and you don't have enough stem left? I'm going to break one of these off accidentally on purpose. See, we don't have enough stem to do what we just did here. So we can still salvage this leaf, and I'll show you how to do that. Turn the leaf upside down and go, see the stem runs along this vein? Go up about 2 of these lines here and slice down the edge of the stem. Be careful not to cut the vein or the stem. Do it on both sides. And then we're going to cut it up just slightly upward to make a wedge. And remove these pieces. Turn it over. Now we have a stem to work with. So we're going to cut it at a 45-degree angle and do what we did with the other 3 leaves. We're going to dip it in rooting hormone, coat it really good, and then we're going to use the same soil, half African violet soil and half perlite. And remember, don't pack it down, because then if you do, you'll damage the stem and you'll disturb too much of the rooting hormone. Okay, now we're going to take our little purple tool again, make a hole, and stick in.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
And that's how you make babies. So that's it.
Clap along if you feel